It's a
So they're
situation.
escorting us back.
Yeah, they are. They have the bag of holding, on the halberd and walking it along. But you guys are compliant with them.
Yeah.
Yep. Ugh.
Okay.
Did I assume they did also question the guys in the thing.
Yeah.
They'd currently be doing that. The thing is, though, those guys only know they were captured. They didn't actually see any of the creatures.
You sure? Because, I mean, certainly the 4 over...
The creatures
No,
certainly
they
made a lot of
just
noise.
knew they got taken into the room. They didn't meet anyone. They never got stabbed or anything either.
Yeah, but at
Yeah,
least
they
could
were
always-
just in holding cells. Like anyone they encountered were probably goopy actual humans.
Let's see what I want to look at.
That's what I'm
But-
saying. This isn't. We might be able to talk our way out of it. This is not a great situation for us, though.
Actually, wait, hold on. If they were there in the first place, they would have had to been escorted through that entire mansion. They would have had
They
to
were
see
knocked out.
something. Oh, right.
They were
Oh.
knocked out.
They were knocked out and put in the cells.
Ah.
At least the 4 we talked to first were. Maybe the others saw something.
Mhm.
That said, I'm not.
Last sight vision is personal vision. It's not like a projection.
It's personal, yeah.
Because it doesn't say anything about it in the ritual, but...
I think it's implied to be that anyways, because it's just specifically saying the visions.
let me check because I had a funny thing in
It says
another
you
campaign where
It says you witness an auditory and visual replay of the moments before the death of the creature, as seen from their perspective.
yeah.
So, it's
Last
unclear
sight.
how that means.
Yeah, because we had something funny going on. Yeah, visual replay of the moments before death of that creature. Seems ritual on heaven. Yeah. Yeah, I remember because I had a character who viciously killed like this zombie in another campaign, and he ended up keeping the head because he thought it would like be his highlight reel.
How?
Because
Would that work with a zombie? Would it not be its death as a living being?
no, it wasn't a zombie. It was a Dolgaunt. That's what it
Okay.
was. It was yeah. They're zombie like. They're aberrant humanoids. But yeah. Yeah, it was a funny thing where he thought he could keep because they performed the last sight ritual on this creature. Only the guy who performed it had he rolled a 19 or lower on his Arcana check. So it was just all the only image it saw was just me pummeling him into oblivion. So he just kept the head. He's like, I'm gonna keep this for my highlight reel. But yeah,
So
it was
we might
like
be able to do something
according
with
to the
that.
DM, we all saw the image. So, but I don't know.
It doesn't
I
say
don't know.
either way.
Yeah, I honestly, in retrospect, it probably is just the person performing the ritual.
Okay.
But yeah. But yeah, the Captain Altreus is like, we need to find. He brings you guys in. He's like, we're gonna need to find someone who can who can check into this bag.
Do
He's
you
like-
do you have many prominent mages in town? Academic types, or
He's like, he looks like he has a
any
migraine.
that would
He's
not
like,
anyone that would
don't.
not be in the palace, at least?
He's like, I don't know.
You don't keep track of this.
He's like, just he actually loses his temper. He's just like, shut up. He's like, guards, take them to a cell.
Typical.
No, thank you.
Anyway, they one of the guards actually decides to search you guys before putting you in the cell for, you know, any items like thieves' tools and, you know, lockpicks, things like that. Anything that could possibly aid you.
I'm going to try to read our thieves' tools.
Okay. All right, but they do confiscate your weapons.
Oh, well, I'll see what I can do about that. But
I don't
first
know.
need to
Do
make sure I
they
get my-
compensate? Do they confiscate your weapons?
I will roll a stealth check to hide my double axe on my body.
Yeah, no, you can
Yeah,
only,
my
you can only do that
giant-
if it's a pound. If it's under a pound, you can. It's the only way.
I'm just gonna cry because I realize my Sage's kit I have on me has a hidden item compartment.
Now I roll it.
Well,
At least I still have our thieves' tools.
I do not
Alright,
want
so-
my stuff to be taken. It'll be fine if it's like in the same room and within my sight.
No, it's not.
But I'm not.
They're going to impound your weapons.
That's no. I am sick of having to go and find all of our stuff and then go and
So you're just gonna kill the guy?
Well, here. Look, you're holding us on a formality.
Doesn't
So,
even ha-
you can
we're
take
not
our
even-
weapons, but we've had incidents in the past where they've been out of our sight. So just keep them in a box right over here. It's beyond the bars. We wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to access
that's-
them, okay?
what I'm saying.
If you guys want to look through them, just come here and look through them in front of us.
I'm
We
presuming
won't
there's
be able
going
to
to
stop
be,
you from
He's
checking
gonna-
them.
presuming there's
gonna-
going to be guards
Okay,
in the room at all times.
roll a diplomacy.
Okay. Would I have... I could have a suggestion back, right? Because it's been at least 5
it-
minutes.
No, it's
Well,
gonna.
technically you didn't use it.
No, I used it
No,
against
no,
the
he
bucket
did-
guy.
Yeah, he used.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need to roll a regular diplomacy because you haven't taken a short rest.
I'll aid another.
Oh, yes, because it was so invigorating just having to walk back, you know?
With what I said, we'll say that, then aid another, and I'll try that as well.
Okay,
22 is
it's
not bad.
enough. It's enough.
24.
It's enough. They're like, "Ugh, fine, and they just drop your weapons in a pile in the corner.
That's fine. That's what I
He
suggested.
doesn't know this, but I just saved his life.
Yeah, right.
Emic's just like, yeah, sure you did.
That's the problem with having
No,
a
the
really
guard's life.
really gear dependent players. That's a problem.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the guard's life. Emic's still gonna kill him.
Oh, right.
Oh
I
yeah.
saved his life for now. I'm sorry, I should
Anyway.
have had that caveat.
So yeah, so the guard did not. It was impossible for him to actually, you know, find the thieves' tools. I don't know. He might have been able to sneak in a dagger, but whatever.
I don't really need them if I can just get
Yeah.
everything from our weapon box. I still need to get myself an
Alright.
enchanted dagger at some point.
All right, but
Because a
anyway,
lot does work with daggers.
The guards are standing there, watching over you for a while, and it's several hours pass. The guards are quite restless. Some of them actually get up to go get something to eat, and they have someone else come in and watch you during that time.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty boring. There's not really a lot you can do in this cell.
Let me check something.
Okay. It's like
Does it need to be...
it's like, what is magic missile without my enchantment bonus?
Okay, I mean, if we're gonna have to be there a few hours, do people want to get started on our extended rests?
Looks like it. Yeah, I mean, we can't really do much else, can we? We're in no position to do anything.
At the least, I think at least Flint should be trying to get some sleep.
Yes! Flint's probably just like dragging his feet along the ground at this point.
He's just crawling. He's just clawing along the ground.
Like he
Okay.
welcomes the cell because at least it's a place to sleep.
Yeah. What's y'all's passive perception? by the way?
24. 24.
22.
Okay, 24.
18?
All right, you guys. All right, you notice something in the room. It's kind of odd that it's in a jail room, but especially like just right opposite from your cell. But there's a mirror in there.
Wonderful.
Oh, yay! Mirrors.
Do we recognize it?
No, this isn't the same mirror. It's just
Okay.
odd that there's a mirror in there.
Okay.
Because otherwise, someone was incredibly like they were gaslighting Ackerfell to the extreme. Like that takes work.
How far is it away?
It's on the opposite side of the room, so it's going to be like 10 feet away.
Okay.
10 feet away from the bars, I mean.
Yeah, like how far from like our side?
Well, you're on the other side of the bars. It's like 10 feet away from you if you walk up to the bars.
Okay.
Can I sense magic coming off of it, or is it just a mundane mirror?
Roll an Arcana check. Holy crap! It's a scrying ritual. Someone's watching you.
No kidding.
I always feel like.
Oh man. I do hope they're able to find a mage. You can just look through our bag and tell them there's nothing there except dangerous components that they shouldn't be handling anyways.
I mean, undead dragon parts. Corrosive undead dragon parts.
Yeah. They don't even
Why
know
don't
any
we use those
mages out
already?
here, do they?
But okay.
Would you
So
summon-
I assume you guys are going to take your extended rest now.
Yes.
At least start on it.
Right.
There's no way to like put an idea in the guard's head without making them know it's coming from us.
Have the birdies say it.
I didn't want to actually.
How far can
Spirit,
a bird go?
unless you have
I didn't
spirit
wanna say
fetch,
anything.
you can't.
No.
Spirit fetch will tell some is like one of the most insidious spells or insidious rituals.
See, the one thing is, I know there's at least one mage we know here.
Yes.
I don't want to actually say his name though, in case they could find someone else. Like they'd be like, well, if they know this guy, we should go with someone they don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know a way of surreptitiously letting them know
Okay.
to make them not know it was from us.
Right. So anyway, interestingly enough, you wake up the next morning. Quite. Some of you have had to sleep on. There was like one cot, so you took turns sleeping on the cot. Maybe some of you may have slept on the dank floor.
Oh, Flint, you left it all bloody. Oh.
Yeah.
No, that's that token.
Right.
I wasn't healing the one that's on the map. That map.
All right.
That's up to
So-
date. That's up to
yeah.
date. we
So
can just
anyway, you hear the sound of the thick jail door, not your jail door, but the door to the jail room opening up. And in walks Altreus, and he says, "Well, it took some time, but I think we finally found someone that could help us out." And he's not talking to you, he's talking to the guards. And in walks Borgia, the
Yep.
guy you met when you came into the city.
Yay! Oh, wait.
Oh no, not that asshole.
Borgia proceeds to fail his bluff, checking it for an in jail with us.
But yes, he walks in, and they're like, so.
Does Cintiq want to at some point instruct them on the various sundry and dangerous magics found within there? If she gets the opportunity.
He says he's like none of you speak, please, as he points to all of you in the jail cell. He's like, I'm here to gauge your reactions. He's like, he says, now Mr. Borgia here is going to take out the items one by one, and hopefully nothing bad will happen, as he gives you all a stern look.
Can we have at least briefed Agrafelt on what may be found inside there, including dragon ritual parts, and possible ideal reaction to them for him?
Is that actually going to happen? I
Agrafelt
thought
know
Cintiq was
telepathy?
completely... no,
If-
that's a Scion thing.
Like,
Not a-
we could have just, like, told him to kind of reinforce that lie if that comes out.
Well, it depends on how psionics work in his campaign, but as battle minds don't get telepathy.
Yeah,
Well, no,
if
but
you
we
don't have
can-
telepathy, you
We
don't.
could do it by, like, being quiet or, like, fighting in dust.
You'd probably
Oh.
also have to brief Flint on
What
this.
you mean
because
is just... Well, does it...
I don't.
I mean, the dragon components... Nothing's really exceptional in there except the big artifact, which everyone here does know about.
But anyway,
Well, yes, but if they
anyway,
find
so
that, then
yeah.
whatever.
So anyway, Borgia, he's like, oh, well, I'll handle it with care.
How are you going to determine the order that these come out in?
Yeah, well, he's as he kind of looks over and slyly winks at you.
Rolls a 1 on his bluff check.
Does he?
Kids.
Why'd you say something, Dill?
Well, I did already say it.
Oh my
Oh my goodness!
Oh, I said he
For
would
the
fail.
two enemies it matters, Donnie,
You're
you rolled
welcome.
20s and then a 1 on
You're
the...
welcome.
God
I said he was gonna get fail and get thrown in jail with us.
I will tell the mage not to threaten us like that.
Yeah. Okay. He make roll your bluff check. Oh, nice.
Thank-
Thank
Don't-
God.
Don't try and threaten us like that.
Ew. It's like, man,
God
What we don't know is
Okay,
that
this is
I
all
saved
this
it.
is all
Josh
kinds
will
of
try
effed
to
up.
kill him.
I had a plan to save it if that in fact happened.
Oh my god. As Borgia is just like, yeah, don't worry, I got this. Wink, as he just shouts it out loud.
He just walks into the jail cell with like sunglasses and goes, "Hey, Lamau," and then the guard's
Yeah.
like, "What?"
I got this, guys.
Pulls
So
down his
anyway,
sunglasses.
so
gives a big
already
wink.
the alright, thanks to Hemic's save, it's not as bad, but already the guards have suddenly become a tad bit suspicious. Just a tad, you know.
Well, he's a mage. You shouldn't trust mages. Wait, that doesn't help our case, does it? That doesn't help us. Damn it.
Well, Altreus is going to he's got a plus 11 insight, so unless he crits.
Quit.
Say it.
Oh, he's done it twice already.
Oh, no.
A D0.
No, he does not he does not detect Hemix. He's suspicious now, but he doesn't outright know you guys are.
I mean, I did it also establish some hostility between us and the mage that he got.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Borgia through his magics uses a mage hand ability to dip down into the
Also, mage
sack,
hand
and he
will
feels
even-
around.
You won't even be able to tell what he's grabbing. He'll just grab something random.
Yeah.
Well, the
I'm
card
gonna
is
roll a.
still
I'm gonna roll a luck roll.
Just until
As
something
he-
shows.
Yeah, it's like
25. Ritual scroll, maybe? Or
And he's-
gold?
okay. What it is? He's like he pulls it. Okay, what it is? If you get within 91 plus percentile, it's gonna be something bad.
Yeah.
As he pulls out a few things, he's like,
Pulls out a
He's
ritual
like-
scroll.
yeah,
A couple
yeah.
ritual
He's
scrolls.
like,
a shovel.
Huh. What? Okay, so they have a guard there. They have a guard there with a little pad and a piece of paper, and he's like, one ritual scroll, and then he starts pulling
yeah.
out.
like
he's like-
some of the magic items, like
Yeah,
Simple
yeah. He's
reproach.
pulling out stuff, so he's like,
holy symbol.
yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
And he pulls out. Like Borgia's actually the first to see it, so he's going to attempt to bluff this, like he accidentally dropped it in there. He's like,
Can we get a new mage? Who's most effective?
he's got a good bluff roll too. It's just he's rolling low.
That might succeed, technically.
Well, the guard captain's passive insight is 21, so
Oh, that's true. Because it would be
It would be
against passive insight.
Oops,
Their
I dropped it.
I forgot. 'cause
Yeah.
someone's-
Borgia's like he starts pulling up what appears to be some crown jewels. he instantly realizes what it is and puts it back down in there. He's like, oops, I think I dropped something. And Altreus is immediately like, wait, what was that? And
What was that?
Borgia's like, mage hands. My mage hands, they aren't as good as I was hoping.
Cintiq chuckles. You really had to scrape the bottom of the barrel, didn't you? She's saying this to Altreus.
Yeah. And you'll need to roll a bluff check there, Cintiq. So you're covering for Borgia.
Everyone's covering for Borgia. It's going to get to the
Borgia,
point.
we're tired of covering your pothead ass.
It's going to get to the point where my wolf's going to have to bluff check for
All right.
Borgia.
All right. All right. Altreus. He's too busy. He's too busy to do an active insight check. You know, he's using his passive. It's fine. He's like, Borgia's like, no, it's okay. You know, I've handled ritual components before. I could probably just reach down in there with my own hands. And Altreus backs up. Like everybody in the room actually backs away from him. So he
Borgia-
starts to look down into
Borgia
this
We
immediately
can't
die.
look ugly.
It's like then Borgia immediately dies.
and he starts reaching down in there, and I'm gonna look over at the the item list here.
it's about 50 different things ish.
Yeah,
You're counting all of the amulets of life protection plus 0 individually.
Yeah, let me.
Also, all the rations if you count them individually.
Oh, if you're counting
Here's
those
one
individually,
amulet, here's
just like
one amulet, here's
Food.
all individual
more
pieces
food.
of gold.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, but anyway, he starts reaching down in there. He's looking around. And he does pull out, he's like after a bit, he's like, I think I found it. And he pulls this thing out. It's your circlet of indomitability. He's like, He's like, this must have been what you saw, and it appears to be one of your enchanted items, like of your
Yep.
own. He's the he's going to have to roll another bluff check for this.
Oh, good. Well,
Ooh.
there he goes.
Much better.
All right, and I'm gonna roll an insight check too.
Yay!
He's like, and so they're like, one enchanted circlet, and he keeps pulling out stuff. He starts pulling out the dragon heart.
Okay, this is squishy. This is presumably some of them are
Ackerfeld will
well.
back up against the cell wall.
Yeah,
Like he's
Presumably they're
scrambling
like-
to get as far away as possible.
There's like
yeah.
dragon scales and
Everybody's
stuff in there
like,
that we
everybody's like,
recognize as
whoa!
dragon parts
As
well.
you guys back as he pulls out this thing that's about the size of a little bit bigger than a football.
Ackerfeld is
Half
making a
the size.
show of this, by the way.
I'm going to ask Borgia. He does have prestidigitation, right? Just kind of glibly. You do know
He's
how
like-
prestidigitation, right?
He Borgia's like, I brought napkins.
What?
as he's wiping off his hands.
Oh, I thought he was like offering like pieces of it to us for like to eat or something.
No,
I was like,
I'm saying
what?
prestidigitation. He should have something to magically clean himself with.
Okay, because I was just like,
He-
the prestidigitation. I
Yeah,
have
he's
napkins.
wiping his hands off with a handkerchief.
Okay, thank goodness.
Uh.
'Cause my mind went somewhere else.
And I'm just kind of chuckling at that, like, yeah, right.
One statement did not lead up to the next.
And yeah, he actually has some old newspaper too that he puts in the floor, and he just lays the heart on it as he's pulling out like the various dragon bits. There's fangs and stuff like that. He's putting them all on this
Scales.
rolled out. Yeah,
That
Bones.
moment when hopefully some of the guards realised we killed a dragon twice.
yeah.
Yeah, we do
So-
actually have 2 different Dragon Ritual part entries.
Yeah. So he keeps on at this for a while, pulling out, everything but, the gold and what he actually starts looking down in there to make sure he's not pulling out anything that's obviously royal items.
Rope, shovel,
Yeah.
another shovel,
Royal shovel.
another shovel.
It's like royal shovel. Wait a minute.
It's like, yeah. So after a while, they have this
Kind of
huge
some
list
kind of enchanted
that
item
they've
that's generic and undetermined as of yet.
they have this huge list of stuff on this that on this piece of vellum that they just keep having to like they keep having to roll the scroll down further.
It's because he keeps like pulling out like ritual scroll ration, ritual scroll ration. They can't just
Yep.
just so that
Yeah.
they can't condense them all into one
Yeah.
ration.
Yeah.
Another
Rope.
ration. Another ration.
Rope. Another rope. Wait, no, that's the same rope.
What if we had an unending rope in that bag?
But yeah, after a while. So now it's come down to the final bluff,
Dun, dun, dun.
He's like- where he says, "Well, that's all of it." As he looks at Altreus, and Altreus, he's taking a penalty to this because they've been here for a while. He's taking a -3 penalty. He's just like, he kind of wants this over with, but at the same time, he's not a very nice guy. But even he's tired of going through this bag. And he's like, very well. Oh!
Sure, okay.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever, fine. Just go. Whatever, fine.
Finally.
And he starts just plopping it all back in the bag. Borgia starts plopping it all back in the bag. just shoveling it in there.
Just stops with the dragon part, puts them in very carefully.
Wraps
Yeah,
them all
some
up in tissue.
Mage hand.
Yeah, it's like Altreus walks out of the room just like, swear mages. Why did it have to be this one? Like, and so they take your
Paid any attention to the people in your town and knew who was actually trained in magic.
yeah, it's like, and he says, he like Altreus says, guards, impound it like the other equipment, and the guard just tosses the bag in the corner with the equipment. Making a loud metallic clang as it hits all your weapons.
Thud.
Yes. So now you are still in a jail cell. with
Once
two
everything
dogs.
is quieted down for a while, like a couple hours afterwards, as long as nothing else happens, I'll start talking to the guards, just casual stuff. And then at one point,
The guards are like, we're not supposed to talk to you.
nah, what are we gonna do?
Sit quietly.
They look over. They look over at your They look over at your menagerie of weaponry.
What are we gonna do without that?
Yeah.
Besides, I mean, just wanted to know how long we're gonna be stuck in here without being charged with anything.
Guilty until proven is, and don't you know?
Also,
Yeah.
we had nice rooms at the inn.
Aren't they still paid for?
For one night.
Yeah.
Or,
I think once this clears up, they should better make
Like
sure the guard
money.
captain pays us back for some of the time lost.
Yeah. You had it paid up for like 2 nights, and then you slept there a night, and then you slept here, so you're out a night.
After a bit more casual conversation, I'll ask. I'll kind of bring up what the point with the mirror is.
They're like, oh, it's just purely decorative. The captain likes to have these installed around.
Yes.
does he like the hotels as well? Does he? Oh, it's kind of a weird
Begging
way
your
to word it,
pardon?
but does he often stay at the hotels as well?
I'll just like tell them about the mirror in the hotel, how the room just didn't have the one that was supposed to be there, and like the Ponzi rich hotel staff was being like not that great.
It's like, that place is way too expensive, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's not that great value for it anyway.
No, because I saw a similar mirror in a room in there. I was just wondering if
Actually,
you know...
that's not. Actually, the mirrors aren't even the same type.
Oh, they're not.
Like that was a
No, they're
no.
just mirrors.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just, like he had like the one in your room was a polished silver mirror. This is a glass mirror.
Okay.
I'm just bringing up like
Mm-hmm.
that as well.
It's like, yeah, but Captain doesn't stay there. He's got his own house.
Well, yeah, obviously we don't, but and they'll casual talk, and then I'll ask him sort of just about the captain, what their thoughts are. He seems pretty suspicious, and again, holding us here without charge, but otherwise seems to be somewhat reasonable.
Somewhat.
Right. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
after a while, after a while, it appears to be the captain comes back in, and he's got someone with him. It appears to be another higher up guard. He's like, "Well, my lieutenant has questioned the people that if you want to listen to his report, yeah, Lieutenant Barksy, Lieutenant Bingo here." Yeah.
It's one of the police dogs.
Yeah,
Very smart.
yeah,
Flint, a relative of yours?
yeah. Yeah, but anyway, the lieutenant is like, yes. As a matter of fact, the results are, it appears to be that these 5 here had invaded the castle and taken these people hostages and attempted to brainwash them.
Right.
So that's the yarn you
Insight.
spun out of what they told you?
Well, let's insight first, because it's not the captain saying this, right? It's the guard next to him.
Yeah.
Diddly-diddly-doo. Oh, 16,
Flint.
hello.
Oh, well, I botched.
Oh, map tools, don't feel on me now, please.
Flint is not even insight.